You know, I wasn't gonna do a face-to-face video. That wasn't like my goal, like, for a very long time. And occasionally, what I really wanted to do was just start making my videos go in education route, more voiceover route. But I think I want to just talk to the camera and just kind of unload a lot of my thoughts right now. So in June, I put out a video that really detailed my fears as a black man living in America. And it's scary. It's absolutely scary. It's terrifying. And in the video, one of the big things that I said that a lot of people responded to was, we're listening. We're listening to you. We want change. We want change. We're listening. So I feel cool. We're creating a dialogue. We're starting fresh. We're moving in the right direction. Then Splash Mountain rethemes. I'm using this as an example, but Splash Mountain rethemes, and then all of a sudden the people who were listening aren't. They don't listen anymore. They saw something that was completely destructive and wanted to protect it, and forget the lessons and what you learned about it. Now it's a problem. And then fast forward, like maybe like a week later, maybe it was like 2 days later, University of Florida removes gator bait. And people go, well, why would they remove gator bait? And it's like, well, back during slavery times, when gator and their skin was very fashionable, they would take infant black children, and use them to lure alligators out of the swamps. So the alligators would eat them, and they would kill the gator. We were animals. African Americans were animals. Almost everything that I covered here so far, up until this point, has been very relevant as far as how it became so normal for racism to be existing. And there's still more to cover. And you have recently, a man was shot in his back 7 times. And I know folks in the comments are going to tell me, well, he was this and he was doing this and he had a knife. Doesn't matter. Because yesterday a kid had a assault rifle and murdered, was it 2-3 people? And everybody was okay with it. This guy was trying to go back to his car. The reason why I am here is that it feels like Groundhog's Day. The movie with Bill Murray, who relives his day every single day. And it's on repeat. And you change a little bit here, you change a little bit here, and you change a little bit here, but you don't change the day. The day is always the same. So you watch the news and you see these things happening, and you ask yourself, when is it going to change? When will people start listening? When will people start doing something about it? And it's scary. It's so scary out there. It's scary to be a black man in America. It's scary to get up and get ready for work, because you don't know what's going to happen from point A to point B, or from B back to A. It's scary to be involved. It's scary to be like feeling like you're alone, like you're the only one talking about this, like you're the only one affected. It shouldn't have to be that way. It shouldn't have to be that you're the only one afraid. Everyone should be afraid. This is scary times, man. This is horrific times. And it's gone on so long. It's got normal. All of this has been normal for so long. It's been going on a lot longer than you could ever expect. But this has been normal. So when I say that they're out here killing blacks for sport, they always have been. And if you're a black man and woman in America, you should be afraid. And it's okay to be afraid, because that's where real change comes from. I want to make sure that those that are listening are still listening. And for those that are still listening to the message are still getting the message. That's the most important part, is, are you still listening? Do you still care? Or do you care with parameters? As long as it doesn't affect your little bubble, your little way of life. It's a dialogue we all should have. And it's a dialogue that doesn't seem to be changing. No matter what we want, no matter what is happening in the world, it doesn't seem like it's changing. I can talk about how normal racism is, which I will. But I also want to see change out of all this. That's my goal. That's what I want. That is key. So this is a little bit of a rambling moment. It's been such a long time that I feel like my face has been on this YouTube channel, but I want change. That's what I want. That's what everybody wants. And that's what we'll continue to fight for. That's what I'm going to continue to fight for. But I want to make sure that those who are listening, those who have started listening, those who are listening to the dialogue, are still listening. That's key to it all. I can change the world little by little and educate the people on why this is normal, why this is normal. And that's going to keep happening. But if you're not listening, then what's the point? If I can get one person to listen, it's all worth it. It's all worth it. At least one. So that's really all I got on a early Thursday morning. And just wanted to talk this stream of consciousness out in the world. It's not right. It wasn't right. It wasn't right to kill an unarmed man. But it's also about right to look at blacks as animals and hunt them down as animals. And I shouldn't have to be worried about me going to work, or me coming back home from work, or driving to the store, or anywhere else for that matter. I should be worried about wearing a mask and getting COVID, but I'm not. I'm more worried that I'll lose my life for something I didn't do.